So if you're familiar with the anime space, you may have a few anime under your belt, and most of them may be shonen. I've expressed that shonen is probably my least favorite genre, but I fuck with shonen sometimes. But there's also a lot of times when I don't fuck with shonen, and for good reason, because it's fucking bullshit. One of the times, well, the most memorable time I haven't fucked with shonen is in an anime where fan service is heavy. The fights are shit. The premise is shit. The power system is shit. Now, in anime, a simple power system can be good, right? Because it allows for like new shit to come in and then like boggle you. So like when you don't really have an established power system, you can kind of add shit in later if it makes sense to like progress the story without it coming off as like complete bullshit. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? So that can be good sometimes, but it's not good when it's literally just bullshit. Like it's literally just overpowering. Why is it overpowering? Wasn't this stronger than this? Wasn't this attribute weak to this? But his friends are in trouble, so it works anyway. Yeah, that's bullshit. And the anime that does this all too often is fucking Fairy Tail. And I talk about Fairy Tail because it just came out with another season. I don't know why it got fucking cleared. Now, middle school me would have been jumping out the bando, jumping out my pants. Dick would be like, but me with common sense is like, you couldn't have spent that budget on any other fucking anime? Like, Fairy Tail? I do not want to see Natsu ever again. Now, I was going to talk about Eden Zero, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't read it. I tried, I started, but I just like, I couldn't get into it past like the first 3 chapters. And when I was reading it, it was so-so. So I stopped Eden Zero, so I don't know if they could have put, I don't know. Besides the point though, Fairy Tail's ass. And Fairy Tail's ass for a number of reasons. Now, disclaimer, it's been a while since I watched Fairy Tail, so I'm not sure of all the details, but it's still pretty clear in my mind what I hated about it, or what I liked about it, but hate about it now that I have common sense. Yeah. So, number 1 is the fan service. Now, I'm not one to complain about fan service at all. You know why? Because I'm not gay. I like it. But you know why I don't like it in Fairy Tail? It's so fucking blatant that it's annoying. In every single fight a female character is entered, she gets her fucking clothes blown off. Like you damn near show your nipples. Like, isn't this like a kid show? It's called Fairy Tail. Why are her titties out? Like she damn near trips on the rock, falls, and tears all her clothes off. Unironically. It's not even for a comedic effect. Like her clothes literally just fall off. And when I say her, you're probably thinking, what anime girl in this anime is hypersexualized? I'm saying her as in everybody. Her as in the pronoun. She, her. Every girl in the anime loses her fucking clothes. And that shit is fucking insane to me. Like, it's funny, but it's insane because it's not intended to be funny. It's literally just intended to keep the audience. And like I said, I started this in middle school. That's probably one of the reasons I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. That is probably one of the reasons I kept watching. But me with common sense, it kind of makes me see it. I cannot talk today. It kind of makes me cringe a little bit. I can't lie. Now on to the second point with Fairy Tail. The fucking premise of like the boost of power. It's pretty much the same as every other shonen anime. Friendship, right? But you may be wondering, what makes this different? Why do you hate friendship in this anime so much? Let me tell you. There isn't a single fight in which a protagonist is involved in which friendship isn't brought up, and they take this wide ass power gap and take the weaker one and bring them up here. Like, basically in this anime, Dragon Slayers are the Super Saiyan of the group, the Saiyans of the group, and every single Dragon Slayer gets a friendship boost. And that shit just gets so fucking tiring because what the fuck? I remember there was a fight in which the main character, Natsu, he was going up against 2 other Dragon Slayers. Now these Dragon Slayers were basically more, I forgot their fucking names, but they were more progressed. That shit was broken as fuck. But they had progressed more in their Dragon Slayer abilities than Natsu and Gajeel, the person he was fighting them with. And they were overpowering Natsu and Gajeel at one point. Now, Gajeel gets knocked the fuck out, gets his jaw cleaned. He's gone. Tell me why. Because this man's guild is on the line. He goes from losing to one person to 1v fucking 2ing. He literally tanked a combined dragon. Now, you may not know what I'm talking about, but just know it's fucking ridiculous. It made no fucking sense. Now, if you just like senseless triumph, this anime is definitely for you. But if you want common sense in the story, this shit is just, let me sum up all of Fairy Tail for you. One guild. A lot of other guilds. We're the best because we are friends. That's literally basically the whole premise of Fairy Tail, with the exception of a fucking another dimension shit with cats with wings and ancient brothers. But yeah, it's pretty much just friendship, the guild version. Now, another quarry. Did I say that right? Quarry. Anyways, another one that I have a problem with is the fights. The fights are always so fucking stiff. Like, I don't enjoy it. Like, there's like flames, but the punches are like so stiff. They feel stiff to me. They feel so fucking stiff to me. I don't know. That's all I have to say on that. I just think the fights are stiff. They aren't really enjoyable, honestly. There's no like good animation to it. It's more like ha, or like a kick and then like the wind flies, the anime wind, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like, and then they show the other person like like stop motion. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope I don't sound stupid, but yeah. The last thing I have to say about Fairy Tail. Everyone looks the fucking same. Now, not necessarily in the way that you may think, but like their basic like facial structure. Because of his art style, like there's a part of me that likes the art style, but there is also a part of me that hates it because it's so Disney Channel coded. I don't know what I mean by that, but hopefully you can, or I can just put a picture up and you can see what I mean, or you can just Google it. It's Disney Channel coded as fuck. Like, you can tell what audience it was meant for, and you can tell what audience is consuming it. Either kids, furries, or not gonna say that. I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm not gonna say it. So either kids or fucking furries. That's the people that consume that shit. And also, if you watch Fairy Tail, you spend at least 16 hours a day on TikTok. Say I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong. You who watch Fairy Tail, say I'm wrong. You can't. You can't. I was right. Now, this anime, like I said, is the worst shonen anime I've ever seen. Now, let me compare that to other shonen anime that I don't necessarily like, but why they're acceptable. With the these anime that I'm gonna put up have like similar like, you know, ideals. Now, the number one anime that comes to mind that's like Fairy Tail in a way is One Piece. One Piece is literally Fairy Tail done better, but pirate version. Guilds versus pirates. That's literally the only difference. One Piece is basically like friendship coded and hella fan service, but not stupid fan service, you know, not stupid friendship. Like, can the main character lose once? Like, can the power-ups feel like, can you like enjoy the power-ups? No. Like, when Luffy gets a new gear, you get hyped. Not because, why do you get hyped when Luffy gets a new gear? I guess there's like a long span of time in which Luffy takes to get a new gear, and there's some sort of progression in either training or fights or mental space or like just story in general until he gets one. Natsu, he literally just, you don't see this man doing anything. He literally just fights, his friends are in trouble, he gets a new form. Now he has that new form. Now somebody else comes along, he fights, friends are in trouble, gets a new form. That's just annoying. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that shit cannot, I just refuse to believe that somebody finds this shit entertaining, because what do you find entertaining about it in an era where anime has gotten so good? Like, Jujutsu Kaisen is literally like, it fits this trope because it's like the common shonen, like, you know what's, well, you don't know what's going to happen in Jujutsu Kaisen because like they kind of twisted shit up. Like, nobody thought Gojo was gonna die really, but he died. So like, I praise Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, when you have shonen like that in today's generation, why in the fuck Would you want to watch? Why? How did that shit even get cleared for another season? And this is coming out the woodworks because, like I said a long time ago, I loved Fairy Tail, but like, what is there to really love about Fairy Tail? Nothing. I just tried to think of anything I could. Nothing came to mind. And if you couldn't think of anything, let me know in the comments so I can call you Smooth Brain. Because I'm pretty sure any argument you can put up for Fairy Tail, I can just disclaim that shit. Disclaim. Damn, I can't talk. I can discredit that shit. Because it's really not there. But yeah. That's all I had to say on that one. If I was speaking facts, leave one of these and sub. If I wasn't, you're dumb. But yeah. Bye-bye.